Is death really the end or a new beginning? Humanity has been searching for the answer to this question throughout history. For some, death is a darkness where everything ends. For others, it is a cycle where the soul is reborn in another body. But could we really be carrying the traces of our past lives? Perhaps some of our unexplained fears, abilities, or dreams are clues from our past lives. Reincarnation, the belief in soul transmigration, is a concept that has existed in many cultures for thousands of years. In Indian philosophy, Buddhism and Hinduism, in ancient Greece, and even in some ancient Turkish beliefs, there are beliefs that the soul passes from one body to another. In Hinduism, this cycle is called samsara. The good and bad things one does determine one's next life. If you have lived as a good person, you will be born in a better body. But if you have done evil, your life will be more difficult. This is seen as a kind of universal sense of justice. So, is it possible to remember our past lives? One of the most interesting cases is the research of Dr. Ian Stevenson. For 40 years, Stevenson studied children who claimed to remember their past lives. Stevenson observed that children, especially at a young age, remembered some memories clearly and could even describe how they had died in their past lives. For example, a child in India said that he had died in an accident in a past life, and it turned out that this had indeed happened in that area. Some children have even claimed to have birthmarks on their bodies, similar to the wounds they received in a past life. But, of course, scientists believe that this is not strong evidence, and that the children may have been influenced by their environment. The idea of reincarnation is also of great interest in the Western world. The famous Greek philosopher Pythagoras is one of those who claim to remember his past lives. He's even rumored to have said that in his past life he was a soldier and died in battle. Similarly, in some hypnosis therapies, people recount details of their past lives, which makes this topic interesting. There are people who say that they remember their past lives under hypnosis. But are these memories really traces of past lives, or are they a trick of the subconscious mind? What do Islam and other Abrahamic religions say about reincarnation? In Islam, there is no explicit statement that the soul is reborn. However, some Sufi thinkers have believed that the soul can re-exist in different dimensions. Mevlana offers a mystical perspective on this cycle when he says, "Do not be afraid of dying. I am becoming better each time." However, in the general understanding of Islam, it is accepted that a person will go to heaven or hell after death. Christianity and Judaism have a similar belief in an afterlife. However, some mystical Jewish teachings, such as Kabbalah, suggest that the soul can come back to earth at different times. Now, let us turn to the scientific side. Is reincarnation really possible? It is not a scientifically proven reality. For now, modern science accepts that human consciousness and memory are limited to the brain, so when we die, all our memories disappear with us. But quantum physics suggests that consciousness may actually be a form of energy, and that this energy does not disappear. If consciousness is a form of energy, is it possible for it to take a different form after death? This question is still debated in the scientific world. We may never know whether reincarnation is real or not, but we can say this with certainty. The human mind is full of great mysteries. Sometimes the places we see in our dreams seem familiar to us, even though we have never been there before. Sometimes we have unexplained abilities or an innate interest in certain subjects. Could these be clues pointing to the existence of reincarnation? Or is it just an unknown trick of our brain? What do you think? Could you really have a past life? Or is death really the end? If reincarnation exists, who were you in your previous life? Don't forget to share your ideas in the comments. If you are interested in such mysterious topics, don't forget to subscribe and follow us.